The opinions expressed on this program are those of the program hosts and guests and are not necessarily those of WSTU. WSTU does not endorse products that may be mentioned. Any reproduction or retransmission of this broadcast is strictly prohibited without written consent of WSTU. It's time for Martin County Movers and Shakers. And now, here's your host.
Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to Martin County Movers and Shakers. I'm your happy hostess with the mostest, Anna Valencia Tillery. And this program is brought to you each and every week. Compliments of White Glove Moving and Storage, interstate agent with Beacons Van Lines. If you know of anyone getting ready to relocate, whether they want help with the full pack and move across the street, across the town, or across the country, don't hesitate to mention White Glove Moving and Storage. Or perhaps they just need help loading a U-Haul or just help with the big and heavy stuff. Again, at White Glove, we love making moving easy, affordable, while still honoring those important deadlines that are incredibly time sensitive. And here in the studio, I've got a gal that knows a little bit about that in the world of real estate. I tell you what. But I do want to say that the two guests that we have here today are here as a result of their efforts with the White Glove Moving Food Drive contest. They tied for first place in Martin County as part of the Women's Power Lunch. This is a networking group that we decided to take it a step further for the month of May, rather than just do the network. We made it a bit of a food drive contest, encouraging ladies to bring non-perishable food items. And then the gal who brought the most received a special prize, compliments of White Glove Moving and Storage. And as a result, the group collectively brought in nearly a dozen boxes of food, which was just incredibly impressive. And with a lot of things that were on the favored list that was put out by the food bank, like the jelly, the peanut butter, that kind of thing, which is so important for kids in these summer months when they don't have school to get the free breakfast and lunches. So thank you to our guest here today and to the Women's Power Lunch. We're going to be talking all about that. Veronica Montoya Miskanik, broker, owner of Vix Pix Realty, wearing bright yellow. She's like a ray of sunshine. Welcome, darling.
Well, thank you, Anna, for having me.
Of course. And just a few weeks back, we had your handsome hubby on the show. We talked some statistics. We talked all sorts of fun things. Today, we're going to take that a step further. Yet, beside you, we also want to introduce your sidekick and partner in crime today, Miss Aileen Fornuto of Advertising and Marketing Solutions. Welcome, my friend.
Thank you. It's good to see you as always.
Oh, my goodness. I'm so excited to have you ladies here because at least once a month, I'm guaranteed to see your fresh faces and network and be able to swap stories and catch up at the Women's Power Lunch, which is hosted the last Thursday of every month at
the Dolphin Bar.
Right there in Jensen Beach on the Indian River Drive. It's just a beautiful location, and they really treat us well with open arms every month.
Absolutely.
In fact, that is going to be the same venue as an upcoming fundraiser that is just a couple of days out. Aileen, would you be so kind as to start off the conversation with this particular fundraiser that's set for July 19th?
Well, first, I'd like to say thank you to the Dolphin Bar because they did give us this venue for our benefit for free.
Oh, isn't that something?
And that's because of the Women's Power Lunch. So thank you to the Women's Power Lunch. On the 19th of July, we are going to be having a benefit to honor Rainbow Dave. For people that do not know Rainbow Dave, he was the owner of Rainbow International, and he was very involved in the community. He was in Rotary. He was on Habitat, Mary Shelter, Elevate Hope, Palm City Chamber, Stewart Chamber, very involved in his church, St. Joseph's Church, and the Scouts. We unexpectedly lost him, and he is a very great asset to the community that's going to be missed immensely.
Yes.
So we are having a benefit to help with all the bills that his family has incurred. And we're still looking for donations. So if you have anything, I mean, you only have a day to get them to us, but let us know.
Yeah, it can be done.
and we're going to have raffles. We're going to have silent auctions. We're going to have 50-50, and we're just going to have a good time at the Dolphin Bar. And that's what Dave would want. Dave would want us to have a good time and to have a party for him. So that's what we are doing.
Aileen, where would they get the donations to?
They would get the donations to me, and they could reach me at Aileen, Aileen, Martin County at gmail.com, or call my cell phone at 585-719-5588. Yes, that is a New York number. You could take the girl out of New York, but she still has little ties there.
Well, what's really cool these days is that you can keep your number anywhere, and it's
Absolutely.
no longer long distance. It's so different these days, I swear. Well, let's touch a little bit more on Rainbow Dave. I can say from experience that I had the pleasure of collaborating with him on a number of various projects in regards to the nonprofits and the causes that spoke to him. Rainbow International was a restoration company. So above being able to financially help with different things, his company, as well as my own with White Glove Moving and Storage, was able to do a lot of in-kind stuff for a number of organizations throughout Martin County and throughout the Treasure Coast. He was just a happy guy, always smiling.
I never,
Always.
ever saw him upset at any moment. It was so amazing to always see him. He would always greet you with a great smile. So he was just a happy guy.
Yeah. So, I mean, it is a very sudden loss. Can you delve a little deeper at all into some of the circumstances behind it, or anything that folks should just be cognizant of?
Well, he went in for something simple, and they ended up finding out that he was sick. He needed transplants, which weren't expected. And you would have never known. The day before he went into the hospital, he was working. So again, the man is always smiling. He was one of my first clients when I moved here.
Aw.
And we'd sit and we'd joke. And if we had a disagreement, we'd sit and we'd just laugh about it. I mean, we didn't sit there and fight over it. We just laugh about, and sometimes I'd win, sometimes he'd win. But
Just saying, folks.
but they went in for a simple procedure, which he would have been out in 2 weeks. And when they went in, they found out his lungs and his kidney were compromised.
Oh,
He had to have a double lung and a kidney transplant right after he had his open heart surgery.
oh my.
So when we thought everything was going to be okay, got a phone call the next morning, and it was said, sit down because this isn't good news. And his heart just couldn't take it. I mean, it was too many operations at once.
Sure. So, his family is wonderful. And will they be present at the July 19th event?
Yes, and family is going to be flying in from out of town also.
Oh, so this will really be a great show of just the caliber of person and of love and friendship that he brought to the table when we come out in numbers on the 19th. And if you can't be there physically, being able to help in some sort of donation form would certainly make a big difference on the impact that this will yield for the family, right?
And this is going to be like an open house. You don't have to stay all night to be able to be eligible for the drawings. We're going to call you after if you want. Her
Ooh.
group is doing.
Oh my gosh, we have a great group that we call the Happy Hour at Home group, or the HHH group. And this group got together. Some of them know Dave, but the majority of them didn't. But they all stepped up, and we have gotten together a cart donated by Renee Grissom and Richard Grissom, and they have filled that cart with at least $1,000 worth of alcohol.
Whoa.
Yes,
Those
it's
are my kind of people. How do
amazing.
I join this home-based group? Sounds delightful.
And it's alcohol, not wine.
Not wine. I don't think there's, well, there might be one bottle of wine. We were very specific in asking for straight out alcohol. And so the winner will actually take the cart as well. And this is a great cart that you can take for the store to go shopping. You can take it to the beach. I mean, it's really very light and very practical. And so our group has been dropping off bottles at my house and Renee's house. My granddaughter, who's 19, is at my house, and she was asking me, "How come you keep getting alcohol?" And so
It's for a good cause, darling.
I know. So Vic told them, well, if they want to be our friends, they need to drop off a bottle at our house, which of course that was not the case. But we made it a really great sponsorship from our group. And I mean, it's all put together already, and we will be taking this into that on that night. Tickets are available through various people. Renee Grissom, Aileen Fornuto, as well as Debbie Denham, and who else? Anybody else that I can remember? Myself. You can sell us, do it through Facebook, or give us the money. You do not have to be present. Tickets are 1 for $10, 3 for $20, or 13 for $50.
Oh.
Yes, absolutely. Not only are we donating bottles, but our group is also buying tickets because, hey, we want to make it a party.
Right. Well, I mean, it kind of lives up to your title, Happy Hour at Home. You're like, listen,
Absolutely.
I get to be the host. So okay, let's do the ticket price again.
It is 1 ticket for $10, 3 tickets for $20, or 13 tickets for $50.
Well, that's the true value right there. 13 tickets for
Absolutely.
$50. And that will really help the family reach their goal much quicker,
Yes.
obviously.
And again, you do not have to be present to win.
I love that. And
Yes,
there'll be
you
ticket
could-
sales at the door.
Yes, you could stop in on your way home from work, buy $50 worth of tickets, and then just leave.
Yes. Although, you're going to want to stay because there's going to be so much going on that you're going to really enjoy this. There's going to be a great group of people there, plus many other opportunities with prizes that are going to be also in drawings, correct? Aileen?
Yes, we're going to have Chinese auction with, if you're not familiar with it, you buy tickets and put them in the bag, and then we pull a winner from all the tickets that are in there. We're going to have silent auction items, big baskets put together, and a 50-50.
I love it. And the 50-50, let's face it, that's going to yield some nice cash for all who participate. So let's do a recap of the event. It's going to be Friday, July 19th.
Yes, from 4 to 8 p.m.
Yeah, but 8 p.m., we go longer than that.
Yes.
It's 8 p.m. ish with an extension.
Correct.
And they will be having specials. They'll have drink specials and hors d'oeuvre specials also in that time.
Okay, wonderful. Be in that same space where we usually are for the power lunch?
It is the power lunch room. Yes, it is.
All right. So when you go inside, just hang a left and you'll veer right into the space, and you'll be greeted by a number of folks who are just as passionate at supporting those who give back to the community. You'll be amongst like-minded people for sure.
Absolutely.
And there's going to be face painting and,
Oh.
and fairy hair and a few other things. People are coming forward and donating for that.
Excellent.
So that's going to be free of charge. And then you could give a donation if you want. And they're not keeping the tips. They're giving it back to the family.
Excellent.
As it should be. Well, now that we've covered that and we've talked about how awesome the power lunch is, it yields about 80 gals every month, last Thursday of every month at the Dolphin Bar. There's a website where you can have a directory listing, you can participate in advertising, and you can register for the lunch. What is that website, gals?
womenspowerlunch.biz. And you need to get on there the first Monday after the last Thursday, because sometimes by noon, all the spots are gone. There's only 80 spots. And I text people.
I get the text every month. I'm so grateful
and I
for
say,
my reminder.
it's open. So
Get
real
in.
quick, it fills up.
And also there's an opportunity to showcase your wares as well as sponsor a luncheon for the Women's Power Lunch too.
Yes. And you could give a speech like wonderful. Anna gave a speech.
Aw, thank you. I like to make it kind of fun. I called up volunteers. They had no idea that was going to happen, yet everyone's in good spirits. It's a very positive group. It's ladies networking with other ladies. It's very uplifting. You don't have to feel shy or nervous. It's a very encouraging dynamic. So if you haven't been a part of it and you're interested, jump on their Facebook page, check it out online. And then if you do, in fact, enroll to be part of the directory, you can potentially be a featured directory member of the month, right, Aileen?
Yes, what I do is I draw one person, and it was just Veronica,
Yeah.
and I will post it
That was a
on
great picture, by the way.
the
Veronica.
Facebook page. Yeah, I try to go through and find a really good picture.
Aw,
So I
she's
went-
so caring.
I went on her Facebook page and looked at all her photos to pull out one better than a directory picture. So,
Good deal.
and then it gives a description about your business, a short little description. And also at the power lunch, everybody gets up and gives a short description about their business.
Yeah, a little commercial, 20-second commercial. Well, then you also get to weave in some testimonials thereafter. So it's just a great opportunity. Aileen, you spend a lot of time on social media as you head up the advertising and marketing solutions business. Can you tell our listeners a little bit more about what it is that you do?
Well, I moved here from New York. I used to work for corporate America for Gannett, and I moved here and found everything was different. So I started my own business, and I also do ads on the placemats in your local diners. I do Facebook for people that can't do it for their business. I also go and attend different events that people can't make it to. When I go to the power lunch, another thing we do is we put out on the table, we put brochures, and I bring all my clients' brochures out to the power lunch and I put it all over the table. So I'm spreading the marketing for my clients that can't make it out.
Sure. As
And-
well as the prizes, right?
Yep, I bring door prizes. So I'll walk in and I'll bring like 10 different door prizes because we do give door prizes away at the event also. So anything that you don't want to do marketing, I do it. I sell advertising for a bunch of different little print publications, and I do stuff on Veronica and Vixa.
I was just getting ready to say that.
What a
She-
perfect
I
segue.
know. She actually goes in there every day, just about every day, correct?
Mhm.
And posts on our website on www.vixpixrealty
Facebook page.
Facebook page. Oh, yes, that's right. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm mixed up here. But our Facebook, Vix Pix Real Estate. And she puts in there any events that are happening in the area, whether it be Martin County, St. Lucie County. Sometimes she goes way out there because something might be a slow day. Well, she digs through all the calendars and puts events that are happening, current events that are happening on a daily basis. So if you're wondering what to do, what's going on in the area, Aileen knows it all, and she's constantly posting it on our Facebook website.
And if you want to know where the fireworks are,
Yes.
go to their page now, because between yesterday and today, I posted the firework.
Oh,
Excellent, excellent. And it is Vix Real Estate Pics on Facebook.
Facebook. Yes.
All right.
So, Veronica, let's talk a little bit more about your exciting new broker, owner, entrepreneurial spin. You and Vic have been a team and specialize in real estate for a number of years. Yet recently you've broke off and you're doing it on your own.
Yes. You know, Anna, we're very excited. We decided to do this because of some changes that the state has imposed on real estate. And so we have done, Vic is a marketing major, and he's done a great job of marketing us as Vix Pix. And we just decided it was time for us to do our own. We were very thankful to be with a company that we were with, had great training. Plus, Vic has been in the market since 1988. And so he got me to join him 5 years ago. Actually got me door knocking, if you can believe that.
Oh my.
Threw me out there to the wolves. Told me one day, I asked him before I was even a realtor, I asked him how I could, help him to get the business going, the residential part of it, because he's been working with commercial real estate in the last few years. And so he said, hey, why don't you go door knocking? And I said, okay, what do I say? He said, I don't know. Just go tell him that your husband's a realtor and give a card out. And it was such a crazy experience. And yet it's turned out to be an amazing experience because we have built our business from the belly to belly, as they say, belly to belly. We farm our area where we live. And so I go every week, I door knock for a couple of hours, even through the summer. It's hotter as hell, but excuse the expression.
Well, it is a little
But
warm
it
down here,
is.
darling.
Yes, and so we do this on a consistent basis, and we our area consists of about 5,000 homes, and I've door knocked them at least 3 times.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so it is something that we do ritual as a ritual, and I truly enjoy it. There's been some occasions that have been a little sketchy,
Sure.
maybe a little. I've been bitten by a dog. I've had doors slammed in
Because
my
you're
face.
delicious. Mhm.
But it's been so worth it. Anyways, it's just been for us this month of June and July have been excellent.
Good.
Closing well over $1 million every month in sales has been one of our best months that we've had. We had 3 closings last Friday. No, we had 2 closings on Friday and 1 on Thursday. We have 3 closings today. That's where Vic is at.
Oh, wow.
He's at a closing right now for 2. And we'll be at another one at 3:30. So we are doing absolutely excellent. And I can't tell you how many people are really cheering us on, you including,
Oh,
and
our
Aileen.
pleasure. Mhm.
So many people have just told us, so glad that you're going on your own, because it really has made a difference. We can see so much great things ahead of us. Right now, we are probably going to start looking for some agents that might want to join us. We want to keep it small, and we want to be very selective for the people that join our brokerage. But if anyone's interested, you can reach out to either Vic or myself and give us a call, and we will definitely do an interview and see if you're the right fit for us.
I love that. And one of the things that Vic's Picks Realty with yourself at the helm brings to the table is the fact that you're fully bilingual.
Absolutely. Yes. I would say that ever since I joined Vic, our business is probably 40% in Spanish-speaking community. So yes, it has increased quite a bit.
Congratulations. That is
Thank you.
wonderful.
And they give back to the community. They don't talk about how much they give back, but they have a party for their clients, and
Yes.
they do a lot of stuff for the community.
Um,
They've done their own benefit. And
Yes. We've done various benefits. One of the most popular one was when Vic cut his hair off.
Yes, that was a big deal.
Yes, it was. It was a great deal that a lot of people helped us put together, including Renee Grissom and Aileen. A lot of people helped us to donate for that great cause. But yes, we do housewarming parties. We do a client appreciation every year. So we go a little bit the extra miles. We don't just finish our business once the deal is closed. We continue to stay in front of our clients.
And we have about 2 minutes. I just want you to quickly touch on the fact that you have a special program for first responders.
Yes, if we have a client that is either a first responder, a teacher, or a nurse, if you are buying with us, we will pay for your for your inspection. And if you are selling with us, we will help buy a house.
Wow, that's
Yes.
impressive.
Yes.
Love those perks. So again, if you know of anyone, perhaps Hispanic speaking, perhaps one of those first responders, educators, reach out to the VIX Picks team. You will not be disappointed. Aileen Fornudo, Advertising and Marketing Solutions. She wants to help with all the marketing you don't want to do.
or can't do.
There you have it. And again, real quick, the details, July 19th.
July 19th, Dolphin Bar. If you want more information, AILEEN, Martin County @gmail.com.
Ladies, thank you so much for being a part of the broadcast today. Everyone, thank you for tuning in and listening. It is my birthday month. Next week, we'll be celebrating it Anna style. Cheers.
All righty. Thanks,
Thank
Anna.
You.